It's your girl, Lakeisha Shell. I'm so excited to be here today to talk to you guys. I am on fire. Can I just tell you guys, maybe it's because I started back running and I've been trying to get faster because I used to be really, really fast. And so I've been lifting weights and I hadn't been running as much. And so I'm like, I love to run just because of what it does for me mentally. So I normally hit 10 minutes. I mean, not I normally. When I started back, my mile was, it took me 10 minutes to run a mile. And that's no. So I'm like, okay, I need to get this to 8 minutes. And this morning I hit 8 minutes and 52 seconds. So your girl is popping because you know what? By the end of next week, I'm going to be off the chain. So I'm very excited. And I was so inspired while I was running. First of all, I've been running to Believe or Surrender. If you don't have those songs, get them. Hello. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. So hold on. Hold on. Do you feel it? When you surrender. Oh. So this morning I was running to Surrender. And you know my favorite part of the song is, I have a purpose, I have a meaning, I'm here to change the world. I have a purpose, I have a meaning, I'm here to change the world. I say, yes! Shoot, I was running across the bridge like, what? What can't I do? What? Freaking fired up, people. Get your lives. Okay, let's talk about the conversation. Oh, I ain't give you the song, my bad. So here's the song. It's called Surrender, and it's by me and my girl. Download this, y'all. Download it. This is me and my girl, Regan Hillier.
The world is offering you an opportunity.
Yes.
To expand. To be more.
To be more.
To do more.
To do more.
To impact more. To shift more. To play more.
Hey.
To experience
more. Listen, you matter. Your dreams matter. Your deepest desires matter. Come on, man. So speaking of desires, you know, when you look at the fact that there are desires on your heart right now, you're watching this, this is Good to You for Life. This is our moment where we talk about goodness. This is our moment where we talk about all the good that will elevate our mind and transform our life as a result. So if you're here to transform your life, let me just get a yes in the comments. Can I get a yes in the comments? What's up, Jessica? You've earned an award. What? My Apple Watch is like, you've earned an award. Becoming a moorer is what it's all about. I love it. Well, the world is full of abundance. And I think that, you know, understanding that we get to tap into that 360 is just it, right? And so let me see some yeses in the comments. If you guys are here for the more life, more life, more life, more life, I'm here for it. So share the stream. Don't keep it to yourself. Do not grow alone. Akia says, yes. What's up, sister? What's up, Lamaz, Goldie, Tahira, Jasmine? Yes. Okay, cool. So here's the thing. You know, I was thinking about the scripture, resist the devil and whatever. I don't even find it because I'm going to just say it wrong and it's going to be all wrong. Let me find the scripture. Hold on, y'all. Resist. Okay, so let's see what the scripture actually says because, you know, I'm the queen of making it up. So this is what it says. Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Now, when I was growing up, you know, I just heard that scripture taught in such a very cheesy way. I think that religious people are so tied to living to go somewhere else. And so you ignore your life here and God comes that you have more life. And what that means is you tap and align to God. God is the only source. It's infinite power. So if I seek every day to submit myself, what does that mean? That means I'm going to align. What are God thoughts? Are God thoughts worry about your son and your grandbabies? That you know how many women tell me about their grandbabies and they literally are not living their lives because they worry about their grandbaby. And I'm confused because your son had sex and had a baby and you think you're responsible. I don't understand the message that you're sending to the son or anyone else in this world and to you. Like you're suffering because of something that you ain't got nothing to do with. Your son in his head saying, my mama act like I'm 5 years old, leave me alone. Like I cannot, or he's being spoiled and he needs to get out and be grown. But anyway, that's not the conversation of the day. My point is, are these God thoughts that you're worrying that your son's not going to be okay? These are not God thoughts. God thoughts is you envisioning your son responsible, whole, and rich, and your grandchild healthy. That's what God thoughts are. God thoughts are not me sitting up looking at what I don't have and then trying to go be successful. That doesn't make sense because my actions are going to be based from the place of what I don't have, which means I'm going to keep creating the same cycle that I'm currently in. So how do I break the cycle? I start here. And so submitting yourself to God is God thoughts and God actions and God energy and God, all of that. What is God? Like what? God is abundant. And so when you submit yourself to, you're going to talk bad about somebody? Nope. Let me stop and just submit myself. Like that's what that means, right? That's part of it. This, you can take this and interpret it any way. But I think when you look at your day-to-day life and how you should actually live, how you should actually be living so that you can be at peace in your complete soul. Listen, submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee. What's the devil? Because when I was growing up, the devil was this big evil, like it was so like not relevant to me because I didn't connect with the storyline. So resisting the devil is something as simple as, and you can call the devil is not somebody in a red suit with a pitchfork, boo. The devil is the distraction. I was teaching, and the reason one, if you know me personally, my ringer stays off. Everyone that loves me and knows me, it's like the biggest complaint that people make. But I don't care because a lot of times distracted people call so they can distract you. If you're on vision and on purpose and you're working on whatever, you don't have time for distractions. And so the devil is the distraction, resistance. The devil is the procrastination. The devil is what you're putting off and what you're avoiding. The devil is the thing that's tempting you to do something that doesn't serve your highest self. The devil is the thing that's tempting you to and distracting you from what you should be doing that serves your highest self, where you are in the future. So I know where I'm going. I can feel it. I see it. I've written it out. I have to align to it every single day. And so the devil each day is whatever pops up that is a distraction from that. Can you stop all distractions? No. But if you begin to resist the temptations that take you off of purpose, you begin to build up a shield. And so the things that normally distract others won't distract you because you've developed a discipline to, be aware of what it is and then to not deal with it. And so everything is about discipline and management. And so the success that you're seeking is seeking you, but you have to align to it every single day. And so the devil is not something in a red suit. The devil is that messy auntie that calls you and throws you off when you should be doing something else at this point in time. Even if you're just driving to work. I remember I used to drive to work and people would just call you and just vent about all the things that are irritating them, the love that they don't have, the boss that they don't like, the body that they wish they had. I don't want to hear that conversation. That is the devil. And you can call it what you want, baby. But guess what? You're not going to call Oprah talking about those things. You're not going to hear them talking about those things. But yet we admire these people. And the reality is they're not better than you or me. They just decided to continuously resist temptations that kept them away from their highest calling. Something as simple as, okay, I have body goals. For myself, I don't care what you think about how I look. I don't care. Like people be like, you don't even need to work out. That is the dumbest thing ever. Working out has nothing to do with my physical appearance. Everything to do with the fact that when you run, your body is releasing things that actually people take drugs to get. Oh, I can move my body and get the same things that actually make me whole within. Yeah. Working out is healthy. It stimulates your mind. I get visions while I'm freaking running. So there's more to this thing than my body, right? Temptation. If I have a goal and something comes up, even at the fact that like the other day, I told my friend, I said, friend, I have work to do. My friend was like, I'm not going to distract you. I'm just going to come over. Friend came over. The whole day was shot. The whole day was gone. And I willingly did it. But I was like, you see how that just I lost the whole day. And they're like, well, you can do it. You can you work for yourself. I got goals. I got to resist the temptation. So call me what you want. But listen, I'm on my way somewhere. And so there's certain conversations, there's certain actions, there's certain stuff you can't be doing. Like last night. Now, y'all know I love me a good glass of wine, baby. But you know what? I said no, because I want to beat I'm on this minute chase with my run. So I want to see how fast I can get my mile. So I can't hit my mile. I mean, I probably could, but I don't even care. I'm going to resist the temptation to have a drink. Not because I think drinking, everybody got their own walk with what they feel with alcohol. But I feel like I want my mile more than I want this drink. I want to be my best self. And so in this moment, walking past the store where the wine is, I had to resist the temptation. And then I get upstairs and I fuel my body with my vitamins or whatever, and I prepare for my morning run. And I hit my run faster this morning. Because in the small things, that's where you're built. That's where your greatness happens. We look at results from people that we admire. And we're like, oh my God, they're so great. But the greatness is happening every single day when you choose to do the better thing that nobody's looking. Nobody's looking right now. But you chose to make a good decision for your future. How powerful is that? And so this is a conversation that most people say, oh, no, I know that, but what else you got? I know that, but I'm going to go do this, and then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to be back. What? You don't make sense. You either want it or you don't, and then you're going to do the things. Fitness is an easy example because either you want to be fit and you're going to do something about it, or you can be quiet talking about it. Like, that's it. Like someone was telling me like they want certain things for their business. And I'm like, either you're going to change what you're doing or please stop talking to me. And everybody's like, you need to have compassion. That I'm telling you what to do, but I'm also unattached. And I'm also unavailable to have the same conversation and try to act like it's being successful. It's not. It's called insanity. You're having the same conversation. You like the drug of inspiration and motivation, and then you like to go back and do what you've been doing. So I know, tough truth. I have to face facts about myself and things that I've done wrong, just flat out wrong. So what? I got to face that. And I got to say, okay, if I want a different outcome, here's where I'm going. Here's what I got to do. Period. Unapologetic about my actions, my experience, what I've learned. You just got to freaking keep going. And in the moments of going day to day, you've got to resist the things that are always pulling at you. Resist the opportunity to engage in somebody hating on somebody else. Now, when somebody says something, I'll just be like this. I'm just proud of them. They'd be like, oh, you see so-and-so? I'm proud of them. They'd be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. You have to get to a point where you really don't care about nothing but becoming your highest self. Because in that, because I'm always obsessed with that, every morning when I wake up, I see thank you messages. I see all these thank you messages from all of you guys. I see all of your messages. I love you, YouTube. We just hit 27,000. I was thinking, should I do like a 27 something playing with the number 27? I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to do something for you guys for being subscribed. But the point is, hey, Miss Honey Silver, what's up, boo? All things, what's up? Jasmine, Goldie. Right, and the whole thing, Goldie says, let no one upset you. People are my daddy pisses me off. Oh my God, my daddy pisses me off. But you know what? I realized that it's not serving me to be just mad and just get like whatever. I have to hold what I want to happen. I'm holding the space for that. I'm seeing it as done. And I'm also showing love and compassion in the moment. I'm being quiet. I'm not reacting. I'm just letting things be because I can't control what he's doing and whatever. So to act like you don't get mad is dumb because God gave you emotions for purpose. But to resist the opportunity to go ham, because let me tell you about me and my dad. My daddy is a sergeant. He's going to go ham. When I say ham, y'all think I have an attitude of not caring. My dad is like 10. He don't care. He walk around with his pistol. He's off the chain, right? And he raised me the same way. So when we're trying to accomplish something, we are always going off because he feels like he's right. And I'm like, no, I'm right. So it's just this funny thing because we're always going at it, right? Because we just want the best. But it's about how you respond. Because my dad has old methods that don't serve where he wants to go now or where he wants to go later. But he's so set in his ways. And the hardest thing you can do is try to change somebody's mind. It's someone's choice to change their mind. So I've learned to be more patient, to be quiet when I don't have anything to say. When I'm vexed in my soul, vex means really highly pissed at my daddy. I have to go, I have to just realign because I don't even want that energy in my body. Like I want to be like one of them monks where the people be like, nothing upsets you. It does. But you know what? I've just learned to resist. The more I resist ignorant conversations and stuff that I can't even change, the more at peace I am in my soul. And actually what I notice is things begin to work themselves out. So you guys understand that your job is to always resist and align, resist and align, resist and align. And the way that you can become at peace in your soul, even when folks is crazy, is to always, like the scripture says, pray without ceasing. So like this morning when I woke up, I read my scripture and it was about God fighting your battles, rightfully so. And then I just looked at my outcome. Here's the outcome I want for the day. I set my intention. I said the prayer of Jabez and I went on. I went on my run, got the sunrise, hit my mile faster, delivered. I taught 2 classes already this morning, delivered 2 classes to my private groups. And I'm doing this live stream with you guys. My brother called, like somebody need to watch my mama. Okay, cool. That's throwing a wrench, but maybe not even see it as that. You see how you just, when you become conscious, then you just go, okay, no, like I just need to adjust. And I believe I get to do everything that I set out to do. My intention is for this day to make what I want to make for the day, for this day to feel how I want it to feel. You are in control of that. You're the captain of the ship. God made you the ship, okay? You're the ship and you're the captain. And the more you elevate your mind, the more you begin to just live this life of, I get to have it all. I get to be able to switch it up. I get to have it all. Like that's the law that you're living by. So the drug of motivation. Yeah, it's a drug. Must take action with or without motivation. Yeah, and that's called discipline. Straight up, Lisa. It's called discipline. Like discipline is getting up when you can sleep in. I could sleep in till noon and nothing would happen in my life. Nothing would change. I wouldn't miss anything. But that doesn't serve where I'm going. So the discipline of being responsible, getting up, serving myself, then serving others, and then the discipline of aligning my life so that I have flexibility to help my mother. Like all of those things come from discipline, comes from having a vision, comes from showing up when you don't feel like it, right? Because it's about the bigger picture and where you are going. And so again, some tactical things you can do is always pray without ceasing. Like pray without ceasing. You need no long homiletic prayer. Homiletic for my friends from the other side. That means how black people be at church like preaching and just out of breath, spitting on everybody and not making no sense. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying when I woke up, I prayed to God. It was very simple. Oh, God, bless me indeed. Like enlarge my territory. Rightfully asking to have my territory enlarged, managing what's already here, right? So there's a whole thing. You can use the scriptures and literally design your life. Like it is all spoken word. You create with your words. Your mind is your power. Good morning, Katia. Mwah. So praying all the time. As soon as you get pissed, Lord, please calm my nerve. Like, oh my God, Lord. Like you have to really just lean on God. Like God, what is God? God is love. 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 Feel it until you feel the love of God flowing through your veins because that's all you're available for. That's all I'm available. I'm not available for anger. I'm not available to sit in. I can feel it, but I'm not going to sit in it. I'm not going to take up a whole 12-month lease in Angerville. Okay. I'm not taking up a whole 12-month lease in Bitterville. Some of y'all taking up 12-year leases and I'm divorced. I have 12 kids. I'm single. What? So that just happened to you? Something was good because you popped out a whole kid. There was a process to get the kid. So therefore, you made the kid didn't ask to be here. So do we sit in the excuse of being single? Or do we say, because I'm single, I'm so empowered to inspire my children to show them what this looks like. Like you can bounce back from anything. You can make something out of nothing. You're a boss. I'm crushing this. I'm going to get everything and then some for their children because of my situation. It's all about how you view things, darling, and how you respond. The end. So resisting is a daily, hourly thing because something is always going to come up. I set some intentions this morning, and then my phone was blowing up. Like, I can't hit those intentions if I'm on the phone with people I love. I love you, but I know we're not talking about nothing right now, and I got to do this. I got to get this done. So I love you, got to go. Like, that's what's happening. And then literally sticking to your goals. Like, you don't have goals. If you don't have an outcome that you're working towards, then you're not going to resist temptation because you ain't got no goals. So it's going to be, your life is a round and round floppy flop of hot messness because you don't have a focus. I just told my nephew, say, stop. The conversation was, but what is this conversation? I said, you're mad like this and it's feeling like this because what? You have no goals. You have no focus. So let's realign. And that's love. Like, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be able to. And how can I tell him that if I don't have no goals and no focus? Folks out here having children, you can listen. We all of us are responsible to be the example, right? Because it fuels us. Like, you're happy and your happiness is going to rub off on your neighbor. That's kingdom living. Kingdom living is aligning every single day to everything you say you want. And it's resisting all the things that don't match. Like, y'all know I loves me a good cocktail. But I was proud of myself. Like, all these times I've just been resisting. Like, what? Yes. Because I just want to be better. I want to be better. And then what's my environment like that supports where I'm going and making me better? What are the conversations? What is the habits? What is the room? Like, what are the clothes? What is the everything? Everything is better. Period. Right? The only way you do that is if you're resisting the devil. The devil is not something in a red suit. Take that out your head and look at what is the thing that you need to avoid because it's taking you away from the highest version of yourself. Highest version of yourself. Prayer of Jabez is the bomb. The WNBA players, like, yeah, like if you literally pray, like pray that all of July. Pray that all of July. Bouncing back, sticking to my goal. Yes. Yes, look at the comments on YouTube. Lean on him to keep your peace. Exactly. Because, and there's a scripture. The scripture today was, God will fight your battles. And what does that look like? That doesn't mean you just don't do nothing. But instead of panicking and worrying, so many mothers, my mother was a worrier. Not a warrior, a worrier. Like, she worried all the time. She worried about why the neighbors didn't cut their grass. She worried about if somebody's going to be safe. She worried about whatever. I've seen mothers keep their children in the house because they're so worried about them children being safe. And then their kids start doing drugs and they bored and they going out their mind because you're keeping them in prison because you want them to be safe in your house. And they're not getting life experiences. They don't have bigger goals. They don't have whatever. And so then they're 30 and now they're like, I can't exist in life because why? All I did was be around mama who went to work, came home, and watched TV. What in the world? Like, you can't do, like, that isn't, you guys, worrying doesn't solve our problems and it creates bigger problems that are literally messing up the community. So how about your job every single day is to resist temptation and be the best version of yourself? God will fight the battle for you. Exodus 14:14. God will fight the battle. So anything you're fighting, pause. God, fight my battle. I have everything I need. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I have everything I need. Because I have everything I need, I'm going to deep breath and release any anger, release any ill feelings. Let me hold this person in the space of love. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. And it's amazing how things start solving themselves, how whoever was asking for money don't need no money no more, how whoever was pissing you off, you're numb to it. Like, you're so numb to it now. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. So it's just interesting because my dad he used it with food. I ate something that I really, really love, but it makes me sick, right? Because I have a really weird stomach. Certain stuff just makes me sick. So I ate this stuff, and for 2 days, I was really, really sick. And my daddy just looked at me and he said, baby, well, resist temptation. Resist the devil and it'll flee. He said, that food was your devil. You didn't resist. So next time, maybe you'll learn. Maybe you're in enough pain now that next time you'll learn. Daddy got my life. Daddy got my life, y'all. He got my life. Got my whole life. So I'm done. That's my message for the day. What is it that you need to resist so that you can accomplish being your higher self? Like, it may be a conversation. It may be a conversation that you're having with yourself. Waking up saying, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. I wish I had this, I wish I had this. Resist that conversation and it will flee. It's a promise. It's a promise, you guys. It will flee. Submit yourself to God, meaning what are God thoughts? What are God habits? What is God conversation? And it will flee. it will flee. You will have peace. You can't be depressed and resisting the devil. Like, you can't be both. Like, you get to, like, you have the power inside of you right now to make changes. You have the power, right? And we keep experiencing the same thing if we don't learn from the lessons. You're right. So how about we learn from the lessons, we resist, and we enjoy life. I love you. Thank you for watching. My brain works a mile a minute. In my mind, I was already on Friday, and I just thought about something. Oh my God, yeah. Anyway, I'm about to go. I love you. Oh, if you guys enjoyed this and you will enjoy the Good Tea for Life membership, it's $12 a month. That could be your offering for the month, darlings. Some of you guys have been sending me donations. I appreciate that because this is free. I don't make any money off of this, and everything is not to make money for, but I know that people want deeper. People want to go deeper into the conversations. And so in the Good Tea for Life membership, why do I do this every time without the word, without the, I'm going to go, let me make a, to get the lessons printed out. But there are lessons in there. How do you think? And I have some audios that I'm uploading. How are we to think? Things that you can play all the time that are bite-sized, 20-minute videos, 15-minute videos, 3-minute audios, PDFs where you can actually go through and do your lessons like we used to do in Sunday school, whoever went to Sunday school. But you guys, I'm making that content there, and think of it like a positive Netflix, right? It's all about stuff that is good for you, the way you should be thinking and living so that you can have the success you seek. Whatever success means to you. Success for me this morning was hitting my mile in 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Tomorrow, we'll see what it's going to be, but that was my success. So success is relative and it comes in different forms. But how do you think? How do you be? How do you live? I'm going to drop the link to the Good Tea membership, and I'm going to come live later because there, where is it? There is it. I'm trying to find a link for you guys. And it's $12 a month. Like, really? $12? You guys that are already in the membership, can we please decide on the day that we're doing our private live streams? Let me know. So if you enjoy this, you're definitely going to enjoy the membership. And just know that you're not going to get out of the situation that you're in right now. Whatever you're trying to upgrade and up level, it's not going to happen if you're not renewing your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. By the renewing of your mind. And what do you use to renew? How did we learn the alphabet? Through repetition. How did we learn all of this stuff that we know? Because we were drilled, and it was drilled in us, and we made songs by it, and we chanted it. That's why this stuff is important. The music is important. Get this album because it's rewiring who you be. And it's going to help you literally get this album, Unleash the Artist Within. It's amazing. Oh my God, this whole thing right here is a formula. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you just play this every single day, all day, it's going to be training your mind, and you'll become so sensitive to temptation that you need to resist because you're like, oh, wow. Like, I mean, it just blows me away. It just fuels my soul. So I know it's going to bless you, not because it's me singing, but because of the words. Repetition is how we get new stuff in our DNA. Right now, we operate off of our subconscious. Okay. And so, what? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So like if you literally realize that you're operating off of autopilot, what's the program that you're using? So the program was, I didn't grow up having enough. Somebody stole something from me. Somebody molested me. So if that's your program that you're living by, then what you're seeing in your life, it reflects it. And so the more you actually input a new program and press stop on the old stuff that doesn't serve where you want to go, then like the more your life is just going to be more of what you want it to be. And I'm here for you figuring out, what do you want? I love to have freedom to do whatever. I love to and in order to do that, you have to think differently. I can't think like the system that's designed in America, because then I won't be able to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to learn from it, which parts serve where I want to go. And then I'm going to find the people that are living how I want to live. And then I'm going to figure out what I need to believe. And because what you believe is what you do. What you believe is what you do. If I ever have a child, boy, that child, I literally would be drilling. I would put this child through boot camp. Be the most freaking powerful kid in the world, because I'm going to be so OCD about that. So anyway, because that's what the problem is. We're children and we grow up with all this stuff from our parents who didn't know. They don't know what they don't know or whatever. Yes, you can't. You can't let your past dictate your future. Where you're from, when Saul, was it Saul? I think it was Saul. Yeah, when Saul was being chosen as king, Saul was from somewhere that those people were not qualified to be royalty. And was it Saul? I think it was Saul. I'm getting the names mixed up. I think it was Saul because Saul was with David, right? Was it David? Anyway, a bunch of people. How about that? I think it was Saul. I can't remember which king it was, but I think it was Saul when he was actually, when the prophet was telling him that he was going to be king. Now I got to make sure I'm telling it right. Let me see. Let me see, because now I'm just curious. If I'm not mistaken, it was Saul. But anyway, when he was told, yeah. Samuel told Saul he was going to be king. Samuel was a prophet. Saul didn't feel qualified. Saul was built for it physically, and he just had this distinguished. He was qualified because God qualified him. But his first response was like, no. Where I'm from, because of where I'm from, this is not possible. He could have let his environment and his past and his actual like family history, because they were like the poor family in the community, he could have let that stop him, but he didn't. So we can't live like that, period. So that's the moral of the story. I love you all. Resist today. What can you resist that is going to take you off track from being your higher self? I don't know. Work on that. I love you. Pray without ceasing. Have a goal, or else you're going to always be distracted by stuff like going to try to watch a season of something on Netflix when you know you need to be working on a side hustle because you can't pay your bills. Like, you don't have the luxury of watching a season of Netflix when you know you can't pay your bills. What makes sense? Or when you know you want to start a business. If you really want to start the business, why are you going to give a whole night, 2 nights to a season of something? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't match. That's the temptation that you have to resist. Resist the devil and it will flee. Resist the temptation and it will flee. Resist it as many times as it takes for as long as it takes and it will flee. Resist. How you mad at your man and he said like you said you was going to be doing this and then you ain't doing that and now you resist the temptation to do the opposite thing. Align to the agreement that you guys have if it serves you and it's a healthy situation, right? This is how you apply it in every area, right? Be the friend that you want to actually receive. Like, be the love that you want to receive. Be the money manager for the millions that you want to receive. This is all resisting temptation. Like, even though I have the money in my account, I'm not about to go buy a Gucci bag. Resist the temptation. Why? Because that doesn't match where I'm going. Boop. So that's it. Watching the small things, because I made some notes and I'm obviously not sticking to them. Watching the small things, because small things, a small hole will sink a ship. A small hole will sink a ship. So something that seems harmless now can sink your ship. You are the ship. So be careful. The end. I go to sleep looking at my 12 days, 12 classes videos. I love it. I just added another one, $2,000 a week. I'm excited about that, and I'm about to make you guys a hustle diary, because you need to be able to look at that and wake up each day and go, boop, this is what my hustle diary says to do, and then go for it. How many of you guys are excited about that? Who's in 12 days, 12 classes? Let me know. YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Let me see. But yeah, like I just uploaded. You should have got an email. I think the email went out. I just uploaded the webinar. Oh, no, I didn't. It hasn't gone out yet. So go check because it's in there. Go check because it's in there. $2,000 a week. That's exciting. And how to do that. And you can take that and make that number, change the number to whatever your number goal is. But the formula is there. And that's not fake. That's like real life, legit how you do it. Okay, I will check. Good. I love you. Resist temptation today. And then be proud of yourself at the end of the day of all the things that you blocked, because it was like, oh my God. I want more freedom again. Oh my God, you're a child. I'm gonna blow the world up. I'm saying, working on my goal. Always, I can't help it. Yes. If I ever have a child, I always say, that, do you guys think that, I think it's so funny. Like, no, because everybody always asks me, if you see me talking about, I have 6 nephews. I love them like they're my own children. I literally love them so much. Like they just bring me so much joy. I call them my kids. They make fun of me because they be like our second mom. Like they're my heart, and I just love them. But you'll see me. People always, when I say my kids, I'm talking about my nephews, right? And my niece. Hustle Diary. Yep, I'm gonna make it. You haven't got it yet, Glennis. But I've decided that it's something that's necessary, so you shall have it. But yeah, I'd be laughing because, ladies, can y'all tell me this? All my married people, this is random. We're done with good tea, so holler back if you gotta go. But I was laughing because I was talking to my friend. I'm like, once I'm married, my husband is still my baby daddy. It's like, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, it's the baby. You're the dad. You're a baby daddy. He's like, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't make sense. That means it's like ghetto. I'm like, no, it's not. I think it's funny. Baby daddy. Like, I thought it was really funny. So when I have a child, I'm going to be calling my husband my baby daddy. So anyway, I'm done. We're completely done. I'm coming back because I love it. I'm reading text messages. I'm coming. Do you guys think that? I think it's very accurate. I mean, you're the baby. You're the father of the baby. Baby father? Baby father. I'm going to call him. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to be my phone call. Okay, you guys. I'm coming back. I'm going to print out the $2,000 a week workbook for you guys so you can just see it and we can go through it. And then I have another class that I'm making. Baby, you're right. I just thought, doesn't it make sense? You're the baby's father. Period. Whether we married or not, you the baby daddy, okay? Because you is the baby's daddy. So I don't understand why that was even. But this is the actual argument I got in. I was like, this is legit. Yesterday was my 10th year being a salon owner. Whoop whoop! Exciting. What are you gonna do to celebrate? You should do something for your customers and do something for yourself. Congratulations. You're funny. I mean, I'm just trying to see if I was legit. I'm trying to just win. I'm trying to win this argument. I got on late. Oh yeah, Glennis, are you in the 6-figure toolkit? 12 days, 12 classes. I tried to rename it, but I did so good at naming it 12 days. Okay, me and my friends are always texting about Chris Brown. So I have the $2,000 a week class, and then I'm doing this iPhone class. Tell me, you guys, listen to this. Listen to this, because I wanted to show you guys all of the business you can generate from your iPhone. So this phone right here supports a 6-figure business, right? And it always has. Like, even when I was in the salon, so I mapped out all of the things that support a 6-figure business straight from your iPhone. So like the webinars, sales calls, running live challenges, how to take selfies that sell, how to create your offer outlines, which that's what this is. Booking your coaching calls, like booking software systems, right? Taking payments, sending invoices, texting your clients to book clarity calls, right? Live streaming your free content to build your brand, email reminders, and using email to actually send out content as well. Filming the video, editing the photos, creating sales flyers, creating gifts. Like this, I looked at so many things that I do with this phone, and I'm like, this is a $1 billion situation. I.e. Kylie Jenner, i.e. Kim Kardashian. Have you guys watched Kylie Jenner's like a day in the life? Doing business, everything is about social media. Like this right here, this is the money phone, like straight up. So I want to do how-to videos that are to the point, that show you how to make a webinar. How can you do a client call for my coaches out here? You can literally use your social media to build your brand and then use an app on here to host your coaching calls all on your phone. Like, I don't understand. Do people understand the power of that? If I said I'm doing a webinar and then I do this webinar and I get off the webinar that night and close $2,000 or $3,000 in sales all from my phone, are you serious? This is a 6-figure iPhone minimum. What? So anyway, that's the next. And as I throw it, I'm so sorry. Let me just show you love and affection. I'm actually about to go get the iPhone X Max, whatever it's called. I need to go over there and get that. But this is a class that downloaded to me. iPad works the same? Yes. Father is on the birth certificate, so baby daddy is official. Yes! I am taking a picture of this That's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Michigan in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Who's going to Essence Festival? Now, who's going to Essence Festival? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know if you guys are going to be at Essence. I didn't know I was going to be at Essence until yesterday. So every time I said I was going to do something at Essence, and I didn't because I wasn't going, and now I am. Okay. This is hilarious. Hilarious. You guys are fun. Okay, I'm gonna go make the stuff so I can bring it back to you guys and we can HSN and QVC our lives together. And in the meantime, I love you. Thank you for watching. Resist the temptation and it shall flee. The end. iPhone, money phone. Can't wait for that class because that's gonna be fun. I just get a thrill out of making these things. It's so exciting. So I shall return. In the meantime, go to LakeishaMichelle.com for any questions about anything you heard me talk about. I live in New Orleans. I don't know where I'm going to be, but I'll definitely be in New Orleans, and it's going to be at the Essence Festival. So I never know all the details until I get there. It's kind of how I roll. Love you guys. LakeishaMichelle.com.